Hi everyone, my name's Kristen. I'm on Instagram at me and my CPAP. I'm here with my friends at Aeroflow Sleep. We're at Sleep 2024. It's my first time at the conference and I'm here bringing a patient perspective. So I live with obstructive sleep apnea. I travel around with my CPAP and it's been really fun getting to meet everybody here. We're here to answer any of your questions.
Yeah, so Kristen, because she travels all over the world, she has some very unique insight to that CPAP patients don't normally get. So you can actually bring your CPAP machine on a plane.
Yes, you can, and it is exempt from the carry-on rules. So we know planes nowadays, you have to pay for everything. So you do not have to pay. It doesn't count as your personal item or your carry-on bag. It's exempt from those rules. And people ask me all of the time, can you board early when you have your CPAP? I never have. You can. You can board early when they ask if anybody has any accommodations because people are nervous about getting overhead space, but it's so small, the CPAP bag. I have never boarded early. I've been probably 50 flights with my CPAP and I've always had space right above my seat.
Oh, tried and true vet exactly. Here, you know? I love your CPAP bag too because it has all of the stickers on it, all of the patches of all of the places that you have been, and it's such a focal point, such a talking point. But what is your CPAP machine? What do you like to use?
Yeah, so it's funny when people say, what do I like to use? It's just whatever my doctor had sent to me. And somebody asked me before, why don't you have some other machine? And I said, I don't know. This is just what my doctor sent for me. But I have
start.
Yeah, but I have the ResMed AirSense 10. So I know that they have other newer models, but I'm really happy with my AirSense 10. I've had it, I think, for 4 years at this point.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So the ResMed AirSense 10 is a great model. Of course, Aeroflow does supply that. There is the 11, like you just mentioned. And it sounds like you'll be due for a replacement pretty soon. You're supposed to replace your CPAP machine every 5 years. So.
Okay, I was wondering that. I was going to ask somebody earlier today as I was walking around. There's so many exhibits here, all kinds of CPAP suppliers. So I was going to ask somebody, when can I get my new machine? So
and
that
it's
sounds
covered.
good.
It is covered through insurance.
That's
when you
good
do
to
that.
know.
Yes.
Yeah, good to know. Same with the supplies too, because you really have to keep up on replacing your supplies. I sometimes am pretty bad, and I realize I've forgotten to replace my mask or the filters. The filters are the number one thing that people forget to replace because they're sort of hidden on the side of your machine. So yeah, very important to replace your supplies.
Well, and another great thing about what we do for you is we let you know in advance that you have these replacements that you have to have. So we'll give you a timely schedule that says, okay, now you need to replace your filters. But at the same time, since you're traveling a lot, you can go ahead and request to have more of them. Now, whether or not your insurance is going to cover all of that ahead of time is very different, but we'll be happy to help with those kind of things.
That's really good to know, actually, because it's hard to remember on your own because you have so many things going on. And I feel like a couple of months will go by and I'm like, oh, I think I need to order some supplies. And you don't remember. Some things you get every 3 months, some things you get every 6 months. So having you help out the patients with that goes a really long way.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kristen, for joining us.
Great. Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.